Hey YouTube, it's your friendly neighbor here. Story time, okay? I want to talk about how companies just use and abuse and basically get away with it. I was working for Perdue, okay? It happens to me every company, but I was working for Perdue. I'm not going to say where. I'm going to leave the location, whatever, because, I don't want to put them on blast. But I was working for Perdue. And, yeah, I was basically operating two departments by myself. Everybody's getting paid the same rate as me, mind you. Standing around their hands in their pockets, getting paid the same rate. And I did this for about 6 months because they were promising to promote me and this and that. Now, mind you, I was the only one that could operate the equipment because it was high-tech stuff, and I got the only one that knew the ins and outs of the machineries and stuff and all that. And I was also the only one that could break down the machines and repair them and all that stuff. But mind you, I was making less than the people that were above me, and I was making the same rate as every other employee, even though I was working 5 times as hard. And I hate that. There's always that one person that has to do all the work while there's 12 people on the crew and everybody's getting paid the same rate. And for some reason, I am usually that guy. And it's really starting to drive me crazy thinking back on it and doing it now. I be doing the job of 5 to 6 people, and there's no appreciation for it. There's no substance to it. I get nothing. Just ran into the freaking ground. And like, how is that okay? You got me doing the job of sometimes 6 to 11 different people, and they're making the same rate as me. Like, how is that right? There's no incentive to work harder. There's no incentive to work better. Like, in all actuality, I should be getting paid way more than a lot of these pardon my language. I can't. It's not right. Like, I got more skills in my left pinky than most of these having their whole body. Like, what is going on with the world? Does anybody else? Well, anyways, they were basically using me to run 2 departments and all this other stuff. And basically what happened was I was rebuilding the machine. Mind you, it's usually a 3-person job, but of course I was doing it all by myself because I was just that guy. And I didn't have the top part of the machine hooked up right. And it wasn't connected to the machine carrier part correctly. And I was pulling it out and it dropped. And when you got really good reflexes, you know how when something falls, you catch it before it falls. And you're like, yeah, you feel all badass and all that, whatever. Well, it dropped. And out of reaction, I reached out and I caught it midair, thinking I was going to hold up 2 tons of freaking heavy equipment by my damn self. And basically, I just went down with it. You know what I mean? Threw my whole back out, messed me all up. Well, I was supposed to get, short-term disability, short-term leave or whatever until I got, healed back up and all that. And to make a long story short, they told me to go in and see their doctor. So I'm sitting here in freaking pain for 3 hours waiting for their doctor to see me and this and that. And they wouldn't see me. So finally, I went up to the office like, yo, I can't do this anymore. Like, I got to go do something. The pain's too unbearable. Like, mind you, they should have called 911 for me or something. But they didn't do nothing for me. Thanks, Perdue. Anyways, appreciate you. So they were basically like, yeah, I need you to sign this piece of paper on your way out. And mind you, I was in so much pain, I didn't read the piece of paper. So I was just like, what is it? And they're just like, oh, they're just basically saying, you have a job to come back to when it's all said and done, this, that, and the third. So they, they basically lied through their teeth. So basically, I signed it, ran out the door. I had to go schedule an emergency chiropractor visit. They popped my back. Come to find out, my spine has got messed up from my L6 and L4 vertebrae. But anyways, the chiropractor was able to adjust me to where the pain would subside a little bit. And then it took about 3 years of, what do they call that stuff? Physical therapy and all that other stuff to basically condition my back to get back to sort of normal. It's still kind of out of whack, but it's better than what it was, let me tell you. But yeah, basically come to find out that piece of paper I signed was basically saying it wasn't a work-related incident. Even though it happened on the job, happened probably on camera in front of people. And then they terminated me. They stopped me from getting unemployment. They basically screwed me all the way around. Didn't give me my short-term disability, my short-term leave, none of that. Stopped me from getting unemployment. That's after I devoted 6 years to that damn company. 6 years. Lied on me and everything. Actually showed up to the meeting on the telephone and lied about it and all this other stuff. Oh, I could have burnt that building down. But I didn't. I was a bigger man. I tried to go to lawyers and see if anybody would sue, but they said, because you signed this piece of paper, man, I was in so much pain. They had me under duress. Of course I signed that damn paper. They wouldn't let me leave. Like, I needed help, bitch. Anyways, YouTube, be safe out there. God bless. This world's crazy.